is Morgan Wyman. I'm an INTP.
I'm Jason. I'm an INTJ.
My name is Jessie, and my type is ENTJ.
I'm Kate Burton. My type is ENFP.
Yeah, hi. I'm David, and my type preferences are for INTP.
My name is Susie Ackerman, and I'm an ENFJ.
Totally worth it.
The best thing that I ever could have done.
Oh my God.
It's a really powerful experience.
That's the one major takeaway from this was like, wow, so much wisdom from all the people around me. I know I have more to learn, more to learn, more to learn.
I would recommend it to anybody who's interested. The work Joel and Antonia have done, you learn online, but meeting them in person and going through the process that they've developed in this event of 4 or 5 days together is beyond anything you're going to learn kind of intellectually from the digital content.
Do it now, sign up. You will have such an amazing experience. The community here is so loving. I have such a sense of gratitude for everybody now, everybody.
What I'm leaving here with is, I feel like it's going to change my life.
It totally blew me away. Yeah, it was more than I could have hoped for.
And the opportunity to meet people who are so different but feel completely understood or a desire to be understood and respected by types that are so different than yourself is just so beautiful.
And then of course the massive amount of knowledge that you have dropped on you is great.
I really feel like the personality hacker training goes at a whole deeper level and gets into the Jungian cognitive functions that are kind of the deeper level of the MBTI type code. So I think the depth of material and the community or connections that you get with people through this program are amazing.
Having gone through the entire course now, there is no question. You could not put a price value on the information, the experience, and the whole entire package that is put together here.
The instant that the class opened up, I knew I had to do it. And so just, if you feel called to come to this class, you have to do it.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Man, my favorite thing that I've learned is...
No, you're good.
My favorite thing I've learned are just how different everybody is.
It's interesting to see all the different types interact when you know different types and actually seeing them interact in conversation. Again, it's that overwhelming sense of gratitude. You're kind of just smiling and noticing like that person's doing this.
Even complete strangers who come together for just 1 week can leave best friends.
You know, we did an actual profiling session today, and actually talking with somebody else, taking this material and helping other people make sense of their own lives and their relationships with their families helps me reflect on myself and my relationship with my siblings, my coworkers, and has really added a lot of compassion and depth to my own relationships.
I've learned how to understand myself and other people in a depth that is far beyond what I thought would be possible.
The difference in what we do and what they did here with us was took us into the deeper side of the cognitive functions and actually showed us where our strengths are in the functions for ourselves and where we are actually very blind and don't know how they actually work. And the only way you could ever get that is by actually being in presence, going through the experience that they've created.
Recognizing how completely blind I am to a whole set of functions that are not in my car.
Right.
That was so helpful to remind me how much I need to step outside of myself in order to really see what's going on. So learning about the functions that I thought I knew enough about, that it just kind of, really blew me away how much there is to know about those other functions.
That you can, by understanding the cognitive functions in this way, you can see and understand the parts in other people that aren't functioning healthy, and you can work on them. Like you look at Joel and Antonia and how they've worked so hard to develop themselves fully, that's possible for anyone who's willing.
I can take this away and go out to the real world now, and I can apply this to any job, any career, any social situation or misunderstanding. all of this is practical in a way that can help me to associate and interact with my fellow man in a much more effective manner.
Everything comes out of love, basically, and so that's that knowledge. Yeah. I'm going to travel. I'm going to sign up for profiler certification, I think is what it's called. And hopefully eventually the coaching portion. That's what I want to do.
I'm going into the next step, the coaching step, and we'll work with them and get business advice and also coaching advice and take it as far as I can.
Oof. Further study, study, study. This stuff goes so deep. There's always more to learn.
I have a lot to learn still, obviously, sitting in the coursework and going through the sessions. I'm realizing I'm very much a novice and I still have a lot to learn.
Yeah, well, you know, I had actually finished up 6 months ago, and for me, I'm continuing to stay involved in this community, stay involved through the website, and continue to keep on deepening my experience here.
My next plan with the information is I'm going to take it and incorporate it into adventure retreats.
Just really speak to women and women that struggle with trauma in their backgrounds. I have learned so much, I'm still learning, and there's such a need for it out in the world, and so that's what I want to do.
But I want to continue learning, and I want to continue growing in my ability to profile other people and help other people grow as well.
And application. I'm going to start typing people. My goal is once a week minimum, once a week actively typing to somebody. So application and further study.
And then also going further out into the type community and joining the Association of Psychological Type International here in the States, the British Association of Psychological Type, and just keeping on exploring and going into Carl Jung's work as well. There's a lot of room to grow from this basis.
So if more people sign up for this class, then we can just keep building this community and we can just change the world. I mean, it's happening right now. When you come to this class, you'll see that the world is actually changing, like just in front of your eyes. So it's very overwhelming.
From here, I'm hopefully going to try to get my profiler certification. That's my next step. That's what I'm really wanting to do, and then after that, it's time to change the world.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Joel and Antonia, for what you do.
You guys have changed my life.
It would be considered blasphemous to say how highly I regard these individuals.
I don't know how to describe or articulate the relationship that I feel. I've recreated myself through this entire process. I've recalibrated.
I have a lot of gratitude, a lot of depth of gratitude to Antonia in a related way, that she as ENTP really brings a lot of knowledge and analysis that really fits well as an INTP with my just hunger for information and really filleting out a lot of the subtleties to these concepts. And she's got a decade worth of experience with people and these concepts that's really invaluable, and it's great to get it in person from her through this program.
I came from a place where I felt like I had lost everything in my world, everything that I was. You've given me a father figure, a mother figure, a brother figure, a sister figure, a place to call home.
I don't know how this all started for you guys, if it was just a seed of wanting to build that community, but it's totally blossomed into this tree. Like it's gigantic, and it's gonna keep growing, and just if we keep watering it, it's good. It's just so powerful.
But thank you, Antonia and Joel, thank you.
Joel and Antonia, thank you guys so much.
I love them both. And now I'll cry. Aww. Enough.
I just love you guys. Thank you for what you're doing, what you've done.
So thank you so much. I love you guys.